Hey, Coffee with Clever Models 14. Yep, it's episode 14. I don't know where that is. Anyway, why am I here? Because I've taken a break. Yes, I've taken a break for a while. Yeah, life gets crazy. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is because we just released Rick's Pickles, and there have been some questions about how it goes together. So I'm actually going to do a build specifically of the brine shed, and the brine shed. And as I do that, I want you to see where people are having some difficulty. I think it pretty much entails this part. And so over the next several days, I'm going to be doing a build of that part, and I will be documenting it and putting pictures up here. Okay? So you can look forward to that. It is November, I think it's 17th or something like that, uh, which is encroaching on November 25th, which will be, I believe, the 16th or 17th year of Clever Models. So I think it's going to be fun for the next few days. And you know what? I'll try to get it done before my birthday. We'll try to get this building constructed and documented. This is my little room office thing before that time. Okay, so and why other things I'm working on? Well, we did put up like 3 kits this month. Uh, I sent a couple potential freebies. We're gonna see where that all goes. I just got a nice letter, and from Mr. Gore, Mr. Jim, and I'm going to be doing some special textures for him at his request because let's face it, we owe that guy a lot of favors. He has been out there doing amazing things with paper for years. So I'm going to go ahead and do some things for him. Let's see if there's anything else on the computer here. There is something I'm working on. There's the computer. Anyway, there's something I'm working on. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to bring this up and see who recognizes this, if anybody. Um, the very first kit. It wasn't a kit. It was never a kit, but the very first model that I built for that for myself, basically for the on a railroad that I was wanted to build to get myself a break from all the computer graphics I was doing in the video game industry and the TV industry. I built a kit. Now, I keep saying a kit. It's not a kit. I built a model. It was a very bizarre little engine house. I don't think I have a picture. I have a very bad picture of it here. And I'm going to put it up on my screen, and we'll see. We'll see what you think. Okay. Okay, there it is. And it was a little narrow gauge engine house that was actually too small for anything. But it's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something eccentric out of paper for a planned model railroad. Okay? So that was the kit or the building that started the inspiration for all of the clever models to come after that. But as I said, it's never been a kit, but I am working on it right now. Let's see if I can bring up some interesting images that might get people's mouths watering. We'll see, or not. Maybe it won't. Maybe people won't like it. I don't know. I did do. Okay, we got to shut a few layers off here to make a clear image. Yeah, it's sideways. Okay. Anyway, here it is. That is one of the exploded views of the plans for what will be a kit of that crazy little engine house. Now I am making it a little bit bigger so that it'll actually make sense, and maybe you can get a small switch engine in it. Uh, but and of course, it's going to reflect all the knowledge that we've gained over the last 16 years, and we're going to try to make sure that it is an improvement over the original model. But yeah, I'm kind of having fun with that, and that's kept me from doing a few other things because I have a couple of other kits started. I have another not false front, a low depth factory. It's pretty much finished. I also have a general store that's more or less finished. You know, these things, I get to the point where they're almost finished, and then they kind of drag on while I mull over little details and see if there are any problems and stuff like that. So there's a lot still in the pipeline. Um, yeah, I played with. Okay, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. I played with this engine house, this thing, this new kit that was never existed before. Maybe being the last kit, except I'm not done yet. So I got other things to make. But you know, Clever Model's been around a long time. Don't know what kind of form it's going to take going forward. Probably somewhat. But hey, you know what? We're still having fun. So, from the palatial offices of my spare bedroom, okay, where I actually build everything. Oh, by the way, I did get, this is going to maybe not show, I did get, if I can show you there, a Cry-Cut or Cricut maker, which I haven't used much yet, but I'm planning on using it. I've seen it do some really amazing things. And yeah, as soon as I can get focused on doing those amazing things with it, I'm going to do something. I actually got it trying to work on the bridge project, but actually after building parts of the bridge, I'm not so into it anymore. So it's a low priority right now. But the Cricut's really cool, and it does do some. It's the maker especially has more power, so you can cut plastic if you want to cut plastic, heaven forbid, and things like that. And the accuracy, and it now has a geared uh, cutting blade, so that it, instead of just rotating with friction, it now actually rotates when it does curves and things like that. So it's actually very cool. Um, so I think that's about it for today. But I'm going to start printing pickles out, a fresh copy of the kit that you have already received, and I will start building a fresh version of it. One of the things that's confusing about it is that it actually went through a couple of different um, reincarnations, and so while I was showing you the, now this has had some rough days, but I'm gonna show it to you anyhow. This is the one that you might be familiar with. I showed you. This is the Rick's Pickles office, okay? And you can see there. Now that the recessed roof, the dropped roof in the front, was an afterthought, and I added it to the kit, changed the kit around. But if you look at the kit as printed, there's going to, you may or may not see examples of the build pictures that show that, because I had the original computer graphic pictures, did not have it. So this was added after the build was. So while the build was being done, we decided to give it that roof, and I think it's a great improvement. So that happens. Things, especially a big kit like Rick, things happen, and modifications have to be made. You can see it has no dimension. I didn't really build this very well because I wanted to get it done. But anyway, the the big shed next, and you will be able to watch along. I won't add anything online, but I will show you the results as I do them. So watch space for the next couple of days and see what you can see. Signing off, Coffee with Models, episode 13.